And I am back for another live streaming of Final Fantasy VIII. First of all, apologies for the slight delay in starting the stream. I should have started about an hour ago, but I got held up. So apologies for that. Unfortunately, my friends do come first. But we're here now anyway. Unfortunately, it is slightly later in the day than I would have liked. Which means I won't be able to stream for quite as long as I would normally, because normally I go up to about 2 hours at the moment. But since I've started later, I'll only be streaming for probably about an hour, hour and a quarter, maybe an hour and a half at a push. So without further ado, let's get on into today's show. And let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Ooh, pardon me. One moment, people. Right, where were we? Sorry about that, folks. My eczema was playing up a little bit. I was just getting rid of the itching. Unfortunately, my eczema has a real nasty habit of really violently itching from time to time. No matter how much I scratch it, it won't stop. But I found that if I just stick it under some hot water, and I know it sounds really weird, but if I stick it under some relatively hot water, it tends to stop the itching and numb it for a while, which has worked relatively well this time. I mean, I've got some cream as well that I've been putting on, so hopefully I'll clear that up soon. Anyway, enough about that. So we're in Laguna's third dream right now, after attempting to assassinate Sorceress Ida, which unfortunately went a little bit awry. We got one party got stuck in the sewers, well, stuck in the mansion, had to work their way through the sewers, which we managed to do eventually. And then our sniper got the jitters and refused to open fire for a moment. But again, we got through that as well. And eventually we managed to take the shot, to which the sorceress deflected it, and then we ended up in a direct confrontation, which I ballsed up a little bit because I forgot to junction Irvine, so it made the fight slightly harder than it needed to be. But we got there in the end. And that ended the disc that we were on, and we are now on disc 2. And as I said, we are now in Laguna's third dream. It's actually quite a short dream as well, and we're going to be speeding it up a little bit more as well, because I've got no encounters on, and I'm also going to put ×3 speed on in a moment as well, just to get through it a bit quicker. So first things first, we need to talk to Kairos here. That was one would usually call that being chased out. I thought so. Well, I would say about a year or so. I was bedridden for over 6 months. It seemed like every bone in my body was in pieces. I nursed him back to health. Thank you for taking good care of Laguna. I was able to recover in about a month or so. Ever since then, I've been searching for you. Why? After leaving the army, well, just killing time, I guess. Life's pretty boring without you, as entertainment, my man. That's a harsh thing to say. I've been living a productive life here. I think I understand what you mean, though. So, what do you want to know? So at this point, we can go through the different options, but we're going to go for the bottom one for now. Let's talk later. Time to do some work. Okay. So what's your plan? You're going to stick around here for a bit? Would that be okay? You work for what you eat. If that's fine with you, you're more than welcome. Okay, let me just get 3 times speed on here. So basically what we have to do is just run all the way down to the end, well, to the entrance to the town basically, and then come all the way back up. Which is why I've turned the no encounters off and put 3 times speed on. Alright, so here we go. And there'll be a little bit of dialogue along the way as well. So there is a little shop just to the left of where we're facing right now. And Laguna does have 3,000 gil. I do recommend going ahead and spending that here because you won't be able to access that gil anywhere else, so you might as well go ahead and blow it. So let's go ahead and pop in. Right, what should we stock up on? I've got quite a few of those. What should we stock up on? A couple of those and a couple of Phoenix Downs perhaps? Why not? Alright then, I'll just turn 3 times speed back off now, we don't need that. Okay, so at this point we need to talk to Rain, if I can just get to her. Okay, so at this point we're going to go head back to where we started off at the very beginning of the Laguna Dream. And that actually will conclude this Laguna Dream. And yep, we want to rest. Okay, so here we are then, back with Quistis, Selfie, Zell and Renoa. And in all true Final Fantasy style, we have been arrested and thrown in prison. Ah, welcome back, Zell. The dream world again? Uh-huh. How's Laguna doing? Dunno, didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know Laguna and company went to the central place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place, and he's bored out of his mind. All he wants is to be fighting alongside Laguna. So what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? Okay, so at this point we need to talk to each of our characters individually. There we go. What did happen to Squall indeed? Hello, Pre. How you doing, mate? Not supposed to be. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. So we're just currently in prison right now. You know, in all good Final Fantasy style. You know how it is. We got shoved in prison for trying to kill a sorceress, actually, but, you know. Should have known Cypher would be here. Oh, yes, I know about the magazines. Or at least I know about one of them anyway. I'm pretty sure there's only one magazine in here, and it's a Combat King one, I believe. I believe it's down on floor 1. I will show you folks how to get to it. Yeah, that's right. I don't really bother playing cards with the guys here though, because the rewards are crap, I think. Well, -1. So as we can see, things are pretty grim right now. We've got 3 characters that are still stuck in a prison cell. and one character that's been strapped to a torture chamber device that's designed to electrocute us. So at the moment, we're not doing too well here. Yep, we're going to go ahead and try and stop him. No guns being pointed at us this time. And now we're back to scroll again. There's a lot of dialogue to get through at this point. We'll see about that cipher. Not if we stop you first. So at this point we've got two options, and we want to go with the top one, oddly enough. And now we're back to our other party members again. Rosetta Stones in the floor under when you get the cell crystals. Okay. If I'm correctly, challenge him 4 times. Yeah, 55 times. Oh, challenge him 54 times. Bloody hell. That's a lot of times to challenge him. Yeah, I know about the hidden save pre. Although I don't think I've learnt the move and find ability yet, so I wouldn't be able to see the save point, unfortunately. Okay, so at this point we've managed to get out of our cell. Whoops. Damn camera angles. Alright then. Right, okay, I'll keep that in mind, Pre, thank you. I mean, I'm not too fussed about getting the Rosetta Stone because I can get them later on anyway. Yes, thank you. go, we got our weapons back. Yeah, perhaps Pre, actually, that's not a bad idea. Discord. Ah. Thank you, Pre. I'll be sure to take a look at that. Right, okay. Okay, thank you, Pre. Thank you very much. Right, at this point we can junction our team. And once again, we've got to put all our GF and stuff back on. Oops. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, where's all my magics gone? What on earth? I swear I had a load of magics. Oh, no, I know why. Hang on. Right. That should do it. Oh, actually, I need to do that and that as well. And then what I can do from here is then go back to you. No, wrong one. And then I should... Oh, it's done it automatically. Cool. Is that all I've got in the way of magic for her at the moment? I'll put that on there. That on there for now. We'll worry about getting the rest of that sorted in a bit. Yeah, that's fine for now. What about you? Yeah, no, you're fine as well. Okay, we're good to go. And we have got a little bit of a mini boss fight coming up in just a sec. So we are now reunited with some old villains, Biggs and Wedge, who have now been demoted. Go ahead and wipe these guys out. Oh, come on. There it is. Let's get some more Guardian Forces out, see if we can pick them off a bit quicker. Okay, with Biggs and Wedge now out of the way, we can go ahead and get out of here. Good Braveheart quote there from Pre. Freedom! Well, we don't need to worry about the monsters. We've got no encounters on for now, so we're fine. So first we're going to go and make our way all the way to the bottom, and we'll work our way up the floors, going section by section. Well, yeah, this is true, Pre. This is very true. So here we are on floor 5. So let me speed this up a bit. Okay, so here we are on floor 1. There doesn't appear to be much in this cell. So let's have a look at the other cell. Here we go, the Combat King magazine. Just have a quick glance at that. Oh, there it is. And that gives us the Dolphin Blow limit break for Zell. Right, so now we'll start working our way up the floors. Oops. Got in here. Oh, I've got a strength up. Nice. Always useful. What we got in here? Another box. Pet name tag. Not so helpful at present. House. Okay, that one doesn't want to open. That cell doesn't want to open either. This one does though. We've got a tent. Up we go then, on to floor 5. Yeah, we'll give him a quick game of cards. Now, one of the guys in this place that plays cards with you can get a Rosetta Stone out. But I'm not sure how you do it. But there are guides on YouTube that can show you how to do it. Yeah, I got your link, Pre, and yes, I know you're still here. Makes me wonder if there's actually more people watching my stream than I realise, and I'm just not seeing it because the PS4's screwing it up. I mean, eventually I'm intending to get my hands on the Elgato capture card so I can stream via the Elgato capture card instead of the PS4. I'm hoping it might improve things a little bit. Oh, did it? Yeah, it's done that to me a lot. I never really know how many people I've actually got watching. It's quite frustrating at points. Especially for the likes of me that's only a small channel. Obviously I'm trying to build up an audience, and if I look and it says that there's 0 people watching, it puts a right damper on my spirit. I think that's why the very first streaming I did of this game on this playthrough, I didn't stream for very long because I went really drowsy, and I think that might have been why. If my spirit gets dampened and I get bored, I do tend to go drowsy. It's sort of my body's like safety mechanism trying to get me to stop doing whatever it is that's boring me. But I tried to push through as much as I could. Oh, does it? Right, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I mean, like I said, once I managed to get the Elgato capture card... oh, here's the other card player. Oh no, he's a merchant. That's even better. Although we don't actually need anything right now, so we'll leave him for a minute. Yeah, when I get the Elgato capture card, I'll be able to actually set it up as well in advance, so it tells people when my stream's going to start, rather than just randomly starting a stream at random. But in order for that, so I need to get the Elgato capture card first of all, and then I need a laptop or a computer that can handle the Elgato capture card, which I've already sorted. I've already picked which laptop I'm going for, but at the moment it's a case of getting money, and I am currently doing battle with the benefit system to try and get my bloody PIP benefit, but they are being very stubborn about it. And before I had PIP, I was on disability living allowance, and then they decided that my disability was no longer worthy of it, and they took it away from me, and I've been struggling ever since. Yeah, they're still being jerks, Pre. I'm currently waiting for them to send my hearing date out, and they still haven't done it yet. It's a bloody nightmare. Meanwhile, I'm struggling financially. Oh, just don't even go there, Pre. Don't get me started. Okay, so we've been streaming for nearly an hour now. I'll only be able to go for about another quarter of an hour tops. After that, I shall want to head off and get some grub and get cleaned up, because I've got stuff that I'm doing this evening, so I won't have time to go any further, unfortunately. So I have made commitments to some friends that I said I'd help them out with stuff, unfortunately. Oh yeah, yeah, it does my nutting, Pre. They think they know your disabilities, but the way I see it is, there is nobody on this planet that will know your disabilities better than you will. You will know yourself better than anyone else could ever know you. Only you can determine your own abilities and how far you can go. Only you can judge that, not them. mean, I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I'm pretty sure I do have a slight bout of depression as well, although I'm told that depression can be a segment of autism, which is what I've got. That's what my disability is. And like doing this YouTube channel is one of the things that I use to cope with that depression. But when I've got a lack of funding coming in and I can't get the technology that I need to be able to better my channel, to get a better audience going, it screws me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of different parts to autism, trust me. I think the best argument I ever had over it was at work, actually, with one of my managers who's no longer with us now. She's actually gone back to her own cinema. But she tried to stand there and make out that my autism wasn't a disability. And I got so annoyed at her for it that I actually broke down crying in the end. And I'm not ashamed to say that I broke down crying because, you know, she bullied me. Just because autism isn't necessarily visible does not mean that it's not there. It's one of those unseen disabilities. No. Now that I would have loved to have seen pre. I mean, I got suspended from work for 3 months because I had a breakdown at work and lost my rag because of my autism and I couldn't cope. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bullies myself, to be honest, Pre. Fucking hell. If you'd been going to the same school as me and you'd been in my year group, you would have had a fucking field day, I guarantee. And excuse my language, sorry YouTube, I know you don't like the swearing, but unfortunately my time at school was a very dark time for me. I got bullied all the way through school because I was different. And it's not exactly something that I like to really talk about neither. I gave up getting any further education because I couldn't deal with the fact of being bullied anymore. I mean, I get that they say that college is supposed to be different, that they're supposed to be all adults there, but I guarantee the bullying still would have continued there in some sort of form. It always does. Until you stand up to them anyway. college students. Yeah, college kids are stupid, I'll admit that. In fact, I remember back when I was with my ex, before she turned on me, shall we say, I'm not going to... I don't really want to say what she accused me of on live stream, because I don't want people looking at me in that particular light, because I didn't do what I was accused of, and the last thing I want is to taint myself. But before all that happened, I remember one day we were on our way into town on the bus. We were on the top deck of the bus, and there were a bunch of college students. They were all prattling around as usual, being fucking, well, assholes. And they were chucking corn cobs about, and one of them went straight towards the back of my partner's head. And at this point, I pretty much flipped my lid and went to lay the guy out. My ex at the time, she held me back and stopped me. If she hadn't stopped me, I probably would have broken the guy's nose and probably got myself thrown off the bus. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, to be fair, the bus driver should have done something about it. I mean, they have a camera on the bottom of the bus that they can see what's going on up top. They should really have spotted that and, you know, done something about it, but they clearly were too ignorant to bother. But anyway, it's in the past now, it's done, it's dusted. Yeah, they would have deserved it. To be fair though, it wasn't worth me getting my ass done for assault. Although, to be honest, if I knew my ex was going to accuse me of what she accused me of, I probably would have fucking just stepped back and let them bloody well do it, because what she did to me was far worse than what he did to her. Oh, my ex is worse than trash. Trust me, Pri. Because of her, I have trust issues now. And I've been single now ever since. I've been single for about 9 years now because of her. I've had no luck with women since. In fact, you know what? I think I will tell you all what she accused me of, just purely because I'm done hiding in the shadow of it. It's time I moved on. It's finally time to let go of the past, because I'm sick of hiding in the shadows because of it. And before I say it, I just want to also emphasize the fact that I did not do what I was accused of. I am completely innocent of it. I would never do what she accused me of. It's not in my nature. Not by a long shot. But here goes. After she dumped me to kick me while I was down. She basically wrongfully accused me of raping her. Now, like I said, I'd never touched her against her will. I never did anything like that. I wouldn't, I couldn't, and I've been hiding in the shadow of it ever since. But then I realise now that I shouldn't be holding on to it, and I shouldn't be hiding in the shadows. So I won't hide in the shadows any longer. Yeah, she is. Like I said, it's not really... It's not something I really like to publicise or talk about, if I'm honest. I generally try and keep it to myself, if I'm honest, because I don't want to make a big deal out of it anymore. You know, it was, you know, over 9 years ago now. Unfortunately, up until recently, it's still haunted me from time to time. I mean, like... was it earlier this year or last year? No, earlier this year. I thought that I'd let go of it. I thought I'd moved on and got rid of it. And then my ex, the one that accused me of it, she showed up at my work. And once again, my blood boiled and I felt so angry again. Yeah, this is true. I have freed myself at long last. And yeah, it is 9 years of pain, unfortunately. It's been a royal pain, though, if I'm honest. I mean, I still have my dream of having a family one day, and I always will. So, to be honest, I'm trying to focus more on my dream now, which, like I said, is to have a family someday, you know, kids and whatnot. Although, unfortunately, I'm not exactly having much luck in my love life. I mean, I'm 30, nearly 31 now, and I'm still bloody single. I still haven't managed to find myself a partner. Pigs eat out of a trough. Yeah, they do. Oh, making record time here. I think we might just be able to escape the district prison before I have to call it quits for the day. So we're doing pretty well. Oh shit, I'm gonna take that 3 times speed off. Jesus. I nearly screwed myself. There we go. Thing is, also with that accusation, it really knocked my confidence as well, because, and I know this is probably going to sound really sad and depressing, but I actually got to the point where I was really putting myself down. I didn't think that anyone wanted me, and I even started at one point even associating myself with being the same as the Beast out of Beauty and the Beast film. But then, at the beginning of last year, I met a girl online, whose name I'm not going to give out, and she's actually now become one of my closest friends. I've not actually met her in person yet, but one day, and she actually saved me. She snapped me out of it, and she basically made me stop being so harsh on myself, and persuaded me not to give up. And so I've kept on fighting. And so with that, I've actually chosen to sort of follow a few things that I've seen on TV shows. So like for instance, well, thank you, Craig. Yeah, like for instance, if any of you are Doctor Who fans and you've watched the Day of the Doctor movie that they did, and the Doctor tells you about the promise that he made, which was that he would never give up, never surrender, never cruel or cowardly. Well, I've always tried to live by that sort of promise that he made, because I thought it was actually quite a good type thing to live by, a good tenet, if you will. Oh, I agree, Pre. I mean, my friends can be a pain in the butt at times as well, but at the same time, they have been the best friends I have ever come across. And making friends doesn't come easy to me, and I've only got a small select group of friends, but the friends that I have got have turned out to be the best ones I've ever had. It may have taken me years to find them, but it's been well worth the wait. But also, as I was saying, and also the other thing that I tend to live by is, if any of you are anime fans and you've watched Naruto, Naruto later on, when he's up against a guy called Pain, he turns around and says, no matter how painful my path becomes or how much pain comes my way, I'll keep walking and keep forging ahead. Well, that's another thing that I intend to try and sort of do, and it's why I'm still going, it's why I haven't given up yet. A small group of friends who are true are always better than hundreds of empty friends. Yeah, I agree completely. That is definitely right, Pre. Very well said. I've got to say, Pre, you are a very decent person. And I thank you very much for all your support. You are definitely what I would call in the group of dying breed, shall I say, a dying breed of good people, because there's not many decent people left in this world now, unfortunately. So the likes of you and I are definitely a dying breed. Oh, go away, Pokemon Go. I'll deal with you later. Yeah, I know what you mean, Pre. going to be going slightly over my hour and 15 minutes, but that's okay. I'll have to go a little bit further to reach the save point. It's all good, just means you guys get an extra 5 to 10 minutes of live stream time off of me, it's all good. So since I've only been able to go for an hour and 15 today, I'm going to try and squeeze another live stream in over the weekend. I'll probably aim for Saturday, I reckon. And yeah, I will definitely save the game for you, don't worry. I made the mistake of not saving my game in one of my earlier streams and it screwed me over royally. I will not make that mistake again. Okay, so you can see there's a draw point there. We're going to grab that in a minute. Unfortunately, Squall is the only one that will be able to grab it, sadly. If you can't, then it's okay. You're doing a good mix or pre-recorded live videos. Check out that person that I linked. Yeah, I will do, Priyan, thank you. So your kind words do mean a lot to me. If I can start getting more people onto my stream and get a little community going like Fuzz has got, that would be awesome. I mean, I get that it's going to take a bit of time and a bit of work. I mean, I have also considered streaming over on Twitch as well to see if that makes any difference, but we'll see how things go. Oh, is that so? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Pri. That's very useful information to know. So Pri says that the higher the amount of magic you have junctions in your magic stats, apparently the higher number of magics we can actually draw. So that's interesting to know. Right. Let's go ahead here and talk to Selfie a moment. Yeah, I've got the card ability and I've got the card mod ability as well. If you take a look at my previous stream, we did actually do some card get my tongue back in my mouth. Card modding, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Bloody hell. And we used some of the items that we got from it to make the Lionheart blade. We still have yet to sort out the rest of our team's weapons, but we'll get it done over time. There is actually a better way of doing that, Pre. If you farm up the annoyal cards, you need 10 annoyal cards equals 1 energy crystal. So I didn't realise that I don't think the I can't even pronounce that word. I don't think the Everett card goes into energy crystals. The only one that I knew of that went into energy crystals is the annoyal. But to be honest, if we wait till disc 3, I know of a very quick, easy way to farm the energy crystals anyway. So who are we taking? We're going to take Zell with us as well, actually, because we need... Oh, right, that was the card you were on about. Okay, Pre. We're going to take Zell with us because we need Zell in our party for when we get back to Balan, because we're going to go and get our hands on the Zell card, and in order to challenge Zell's mother for the Zell card, we need Zell in our party. So we're going to have to go with that this time round. That's alright, Pre, don't worry about it. It's easily done. There's so many different cards and some of the names are very similar, so it's easily mixed up. Don't sell yourself short on that one, mate. It's all good. Right then, time to go board ourselves a train. Oh, I like this bit. This bit makes me chuckle because the guard tries to chase after you and he fails miserably. Love Zell's commentary on that bit. Hey, there's some dork chasing us. Hey, this guy's not bad. Later, sport. Right, I'm going to do my game save now. Right, sadly that's all I've got time for today, unfortunately, because like I said, I have made other commitments, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm going to have to wrap the stream up here. And I know some of the stuff that I was coming out with earlier was quite deep. And unfortunately, yes, it was harsh what happened to me. But please, people, do not judge me any differently than what you already are for anything that I've said today. And like I said, to those of you out there that are struggling like I am, don't give up. Things will always get better. So never give up, never surrender, and no matter how painful your path gets through life, just keep forging ahead. I guarantee things will get better. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Pre. So yeah, I will try and pick things up again on Saturday. I should be able to manage it. Thank you, Pre, I appreciate it. But yeah, so we'll try and pick things up again on Saturday, and yeah, so we'll be making our attack on the Galabita missile base. But before that, we'll also be popping back to Deeding City because there's another rare card to be going after as well. So do come and stop by and tune in for that. And in the meantime, feel free to check out my Skyrim content. There'll be more videos of that coming tomorrow. I've only just managed to get yesterday's videos uploaded today because I was uploading them directly from the PS4, and my PS4 decided to be a complete ass about it, but it's all sorted now. The newest videos are up, so do feel free to check those out. And I will see you all Saturday. Thank you very much for watching, people. Take care and have a pleasant evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.